You're rather pessimistic about the state of journalism in recent years. Do you have any tips should we still want to become journalists today?
The answer is yes. I'm pessimistic to the extent I'm realistic about what's going on. Obviously, the business model in journalism is having trouble. Overall, I'm quite optimistic because good journalism explains what centers of power, particularly government, what the government is doing, and it tends to be secretive, and in democracies people need to know that. So the people who have money, Google and Facebook, are going to find some way to finance or help legitimate journalists.
And more precisely on investigative journalism, due to probably the lack of money and the demand for real-time information, there's not much room for investigative journalism today. I mean, if some of us want to do investigative journalism, do you think it's still possible? I mean, how do we go against the time and clock?
Well, the problem with real-time information is it's often wrong, and it doesn't go far enough, and people need to commit the time and effort to make sure that they get it right, and that's not done in an afternoon, often not in a week. Sometimes it takes months or longer, but the value of that is quite evident.
But the demand is so constant. I mean, people want information now, so what do we do?
Well, if you explain to them the information now is wrong, maybe people will be willing to wait for, I'd rather have something late that's correct than something now that's incorrect.